Alright, so guys, so in cutting this video because it was too long, we're going to look at GJ, we're going to dissect it, we're going to analyze it, and just take a look at this. So we're unlike the 4 hour time frame, right? I mean, I don't think we should pass 4 hours with dissecting this trade. Yeah, let's take a good look at it. A decent sell was like 24 pip risk, 98 pip target. All right, so let's go. Let's use FXCM again. Not so good. I don't really like the candles. That's just me. I don't really like the candles. Oh, it looks on it, but that's fine. All right, so I'm going to focus all the way up here. All right, so with this now, bam, I have like this 4 hour order block. That's what I was looking at firstly. 4 hour order block. Marking that off. We know it is an order block. We know it is a supply zone. We know it is one to look out for because this red candle closed below this green candle, and now we expect the market going back up in night and then sell. Simple, simple, simple. With the market going back into it, market rejected it twice and then started to sell. Before all this happened, had this green candle here. This new green candle was already inside, and I was expecting a sell. Not so sure what to do with it as yet until we went into the London session. Let's go to the 1 hour time frame. Now, what solidified this sell for me? Yeah, we know we rejected the 1 hour moving average, and we went up here. So, with the market coming back into this order, block, it's very important to know. You can use the Fibonacci for this. My first year was somewhere right here. I was like, yo, this must sell somewhere between the zone. I was expecting like the sell within the zone, of course, between 50 and 6.1.8. And I think this is a good thing to note right here because it's a learning experience to everybody. For those who didn't know, don't just whenever it reach a level, just enter. Right? Bear that in mind. Though it's a powerful level, it's a market, it must break it at times. It cannot respect every area between the 50 and the 61.8, right? It won't do that. The market has different areas you need to get to, right? So there are times where it will break it, right? That's very important. So in this particular area, if it's not showing you a reason, or if it's not showing you that it will reject and reverse, don't just enter. Have solid green candles going into that zone. So just be mindful. Don't try pressure it, right? Went a little bit higher, come back, test the level, and it gone up. Now, if I want to refine this a little bit, remember this is what the daily order block up here. If I want to refine this a bit, oh, and guys, before we continue, you can even label it. I tend to label mine and save them as templates. All right, so you guys can like just type something in the text box and save it. Put it, align it and stuff. Just for a mind. I think that is important whenever you're doing the analysis. Have these things on the chart. With this, the daily order block, as I mentioned, push it aside. The market breached this, right? Fine. Now it's a level of support. It went up, and there's another order block that we need to take note of. This is 30 minutes. No, I don't generally just mark 30 minutes order block just like that. Yeah, so we're going to use this 30-minute order block, right? And I know the rejection to this order block is very, very key, very important. The point of entry, and this is what kind of messed me up too, because the point of entry for this was somewhere up here, right? I wanted to enter within this range, but just like the GU, I think what messed me up with this now is that I entered the GU and I forgot about this setup. I had the GJ setup. The stop was some point behind this. I had the setup somewhere like here. And the take profit was somewhere here. But I overall wanted it to get back to the low, right? But the problem with this was about like 30 minutes into London session, I was just scrolling through the charts or something along the lines, and I realized that the market was somewhere here rejecting. It was rejecting this candle, and it came back up. And I was like, oh shoot, man, I missed the position and I entered right here. I sent this in the channel and everything. And that's what caused me to have this sort of setup around 2020 was like 2024. Roughly 24. This week probably wasn't that long. On the actual thing, but like I had some 20 pip risk. And target was like 98 or somewhere around there. and that's why I had the setup like this. So rejecting this 30-minute order block. This was the high of the day. The reach all session highs, etc. And we started reversal during the London session. So I have the sell coming all the way down. And the beauty of this is, though we rejected this area, which was a previous 50 and the 60, between the 50 and the 61.8, and the fib coming down, it not acted like a support. And just like the GU trade, if you missed the first position and you wanted to enter again, right, just like re-entry position, just to show you where you could re-enter right here. And let me say you can see the wick better. So you can see the wick better. Alright, so from the top, which is here, perfect, to the bottom, which is here, right here. So we have this zone as well, where you could enter for the sell. So you miss this position, you come and enter another one right here. You miss this position right here, enter another one right. The stop loss for this, you can either use similar stop loss, probably a little bit too much. You carry it above. No, we have like another odd back right here. You can carry that above the body of that. But just make sure that it's above the zone and give adequate breathing room. And the TP would definitely be all the way down here. Or with new information, you can still target the low of the previous position. Or in this case, if you're an open trader, if you like to have open TP, then you could allow the market to run. Right? It's all up to you. Now going to the last trade, which I believe was the last trade was GU, I believe. So the last trade was GU, which was on a Friday. I don't like trading Friday because you have a lot of manipulation. For some reason, I saw a buy right here. The reason for that, let me quickly go through that. The reason I saw a buy, we were on this was like, I think it was like a weekly order block. Yeah, it was like a weekly order block. I don't need to really analyze on another chart. We can look at it from here. So we have this weekly order block right here, and the market went down and it was rejecting it from before. In line with the daily order block as well. I think we didn't. I don't think we didn't reach onto the daily order block, but I was just mindful of that. But we were on this level, right? And though it's a Friday, we expect the manipulation. I expect the manipulation, but I don't know why, but I thought that it would buy, and just on the level, it was giving me some rejections and stuff on the small time frame. I think bear in mind, guys, it was a small time frame buy. It wasn't really like a long anything, right? So I was really down to like all the 5-minute time frame and everything. So let's go down to that the 5-minute time frame. All right. So it was like a small buy, something like this, and I was expecting that the market to come back up, not necessarily breaking this because I still expected it to be a sell candle, but like get some level up here. We could even incorporate the fib. I know that this wouldn't be. Alright, let's see the fib out a bit. This is touching some level of structure on the left side over here. So I was mindful of this, and so that we could even get in for the buy, carry the market up there. And even if we didn't get the full position, I wasn't even too worried as long as we get some of it. It's a Friday. I wasn't going into too aggressive either. It was more so like just a small trade, just to end the Friday, just end the week off nicely. And it kind of in line with the 1 hour moving average as well, because this is where the position is, the TP is in line with the 1 hour order block. So if we do get there and we started having some sales, it wasn't fine by me. And bear in mind, this was like the London session. So if it did get up here, we could even still come back down just to close the week off, close the day off, and it was fine. So if you look at the 15-minute time frame, we did have a reversal candle right here. At the 5-minute time frame, we did have some rejections right here, and we were starting to come up. Of course, it was like a manipulation for me. I mean, everybody was manipulated that day, but I got manipulated in this, and the market just started selling. Didn't even give me long, just like probably hit stop loss like 15 minutes after. Well, not after entry, but after we get in that little ride, it just started selling and hit the stop loss. But that's absolutely fine. You win some, you lose some, and that's practically it, guys. So we really did have a really, really eventful week, a really profitable week as well. And that this is how a typical trading week is. You win some, you lose some. You really have a good week, and you have bad weeks as well, and that's fine. That's absolutely fine. So with that said, guys, I hope you learned something. If you haven't, I hope this was like a refresher for some of you guys. But with that said, guys, catch me in the next video. Peace.